Good evening, everyone. A big welcome to you in joining our Ven Talk tonight. And the title for this episode is The True Color of Dharma. We are very delighted to have Venerable Tu Guang to join us tonight, and she will be giving us her precious sharing and to enlighten some of our curiosity about training retreat and Dharma practices. Good evening, Venerable.
Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Samghaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Samghaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Samghaya. Good evening, everyone.
We are very thankful to have you in this conversation with us, Venerable. Can you explain to us the significance of Vesak retreat? What is Vesak retreat and why is it also called as rainy retreat?
In the past, during monsoon, many thousands of insects inhabit the multi-footpath and the surrounding jungle. To protect this tiny being from being crushed underfoot to prevent the farmer's crops from being harmed, the Buddha settles his followers in one place for 3 months. The retreat is carried out during the lunar calendar, 4 months to the full moon of 7 months. The Sangha committee enters the traditional 3-month rain retreat, also known as Vasa. So, this is also during the summer season. The Sangha committee would make great efforts in cultivation for 3 months, known as the Vasa or summer retreat, which is instituted by Buddha. And the Sangha committee had upheld good ethical discipline and joyous perseverance during this period of cultivation. Many attained enlightenment.
Wow, Venerable. I understand that it's also called as Buddha Joyous Day. How come?
On the last day, 15th day of the 7th lunar month, known as the conclusion of summer retreat, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas deeply gratified and joyful about the disciples' attainment. Hence, this day was also known as the Buddha Joyous Day.
Oh, that's very meaningful. I didn't know about the stories. What happened during Vesak retreat?
When the Sangha stay in the monastery or indoor during this period, they will listen and contemplate on Buddha teachings, chant, pray, and uphold the spirit on precepts with a special procedure.
Wow, Rambo, you mentioned special procedure. What is it about?
You see, in the normal daily routine, this is before and after the retreat, we also chant and pray, but during the Vasa, to initiate the start of retreat, we will perform a ritual and make commitments to practice harmoniously together and seeking the blessing of the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Dharma protectors for the retreat to go well.
Wow, and this is very auspicious.
Yes. Do you know? This year's retreat is extra precious because this is a lunar 4 months, which means the vasa will last for 4 months instead of the usual 3. With all external engagement cancelled due to virus outbreak, this is even more valuable period for the Sangha to fully focus on their spiritual practices in the monastery.
Wow, 4 months staying indoor is really long. During the circuit breaker period, we have to stay at home. And I believe many of us try to keep ourselves occupied, and it can be difficult. What do you really do, Venerable? Do you like close your door and stay in a room to eat and sleep and take more rest?
This is a very good question. In this modern society, many people are busy making money and socialize, right?
Yeah, it's true.
For the Sangha, we are also very occupied. Every day we listen to the teaching and contemplate on the Dharma. We also have our homework to cultivate our practice. At the same time, we also conduct Dharma talks. Right now, continue to keep concerns and care to the students and devotees. Conduct rituals to help strengthen faith towards the Triple Gem. Now I ask you, did you join our online puja?
Yeah, variable. Sometimes it's in the afternoon and sometimes it's in the evening. Sometimes it's during the weekdays. Sometimes it's during the weekends as well. And I participated in most of the puja.
This is excellent. I very rejoice to you. It is an opportunity for everyone to take me time. You can join in the chanting and offering, sermon online, and accumulate what was merits. See, this is a QR code on the screen. You can scan it and make your offering.
Yeah, the ceremony online has decorated very beautifully, and the chanting is very soothing. That's very awesome. And I'm very happy that we have so many activities that is available at BW Monastery. And during the circuit breakers while I'm staying at home, I can participate. But what do we really do when we are watching the puja online? What if um I cannot follow the recitation, variable, and I cannot understand the meaning of the words?
If your faith is strong with the Triple Gem, your merits and aspiration and prosperity will multiply. You can visualize all the sentient being offering to the them that you will make, and those that you see on the screen. Visualize that your offering become as vast as Miru, 1 million times bigger than normal. Just stay focused. Visualize.
1 million times. Yes, very well. You mentioned 1 million times. It's like I can only see a little bit on the screen, but if I can utilize my visualization and like Miru, like big ocean, I cannot imagine it.
Exactly.
And how should I keep like myself concentrated? Sometimes there are so many things that I can see on the screen. So how can I keep myself focused? And you mentioned about merits. How can I use it for?
You can keep yourself focused by thinking of yourself and other sentient beings, your family, your friends, and your colleague, your neighbor, relative, those people who want to gain happiness, get out of the suffering, especially during this pandemic. Think of those who are sick, worried, and having emotion pains. The current lifestyle is stressful. Through chanting, you can release your stress and develop a sense of inner peace. And at the moment, you are doing what justice and accumulating a lot of merits that you can dedicate the merits to the people you want to help.
So you mean Venerable, sometimes I saw the news that people are in the hospital and they are sick. Or sometimes I hear that my neighbor is not feeling well, or some news, some disaster in the world, and I can think about them and send them the merits as well.
This is a
Wow.
very good question. You will
Yeah.
naturally feel it.
And you mentioned, Venerable, there are so many people that we want to care for, and it's very convenient that we stay at home and we can participate in this auspicious puja, and help these people in this special way. Just now you mentioned about inner peace, right? During the chanting. I really want to know that how can I feel that I have developed the inner peace?
You will naturally feel it. You will naturally feel it. Many times, our brain is stuck by emotions and stress. So we have to take actions and exercise our body and regain our consciousness.
But Venerable Zhu Guang, we cannot move around during the puja, right? How do we exercise our body?
I understand. Use your mental strength. Activate your mind. We should always remember to press our mental button. I've learned from my teacher that there are two characteristics of Buddhism, which are the belief and the practicing. And the practices. The belief and the practices. 1. Listen and contemplate on the concept. 2. Right practice, which is the greatest amount of time and effort that you invest in your cultivation. You will gain greatest benefit and realization.
Wow, Venerable, sounds like you are giving me some secret formula and sharing with me your practices, your cultivations. I think working on this path is really not easy. And you have shared that the greater the amount of time and effort that we invest, so we will get more and more benefit and we can realize it. So Is this the true color of Dharma?
Well, Buddha didn't tell you to believe all he says immediately, but through the concept you have heard, you think and reflection, take action, keep practicing, and analyze the situation. Commonly, you hear the word contemplate. That's why we have to constantly contemplate, and continue to practice with wisdom.
Yeah, just now you already said that
Mm.
life, in modern society is very stressful and so many things is going on very, very, very fast. And we meet a lot of people, when we are at work, even when we go for our marketing in the shopping mall, we buy something from people. There are so many people that we have to interact, and there are so many information that we have to digest,
Mhm.
and we need to face it with a lot of courage. And when we listen to the Dharma, there are a concept that we can hear. So you mean we have to think about it and combine it with the routine and do reflections
Mhm.
and take actions and keep practicing. You also says that we have to analyze the situation. So meaning that when there is a problem, I have to do reflections and analyze what happened before and after.
Mhm.
Is it? And sounds like there's so many steps that we need to do. How long do I need to learn, and how long does it take to become happy?
This is achievable. Achievable. This is no magic or shortcut. We need to walk the path diligently, step by step. Build your foundation. When you listen to the Dharma, you will slowly notice your own problem, gain the insight to happiness. Buddhism is realistic.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm learning the Buddhism because I want to attain Buddhahood. And one day, I can gain enlightenment. Therefore, I can accumulate merit through listening and contemplating on the Dharma, chanting, make aspiration, repentance, uphold the precepts. Through this precious human body, a person can attain Buddhahood by following and upholding the precepts.
Yeah, I think it's very kind of you, like to give us the step by step, how you have walked the path. It's not that easy, but you sound very encouraging. And sometimes when we meet obstacles, right, we want to give up. And I think it's very encouraging lah, that when we meet with situation, um, don't give up, and then try to analyze situation, because I think it's very precious to have relationship with people, right? Just now, it seems like you have gave a lot of guidance and you talk about inner peace, and we really need to invest in the time to listen to the Dharma. Uh, is it right that you say that there is two characteristic of Buddhism? One is the belief and one is the practices. So listening and contemplate on the concept is important, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Sometimes our brain is so stuck with all the emotions. So I think we have to learn from you. When we are stuck, then we look up to Buddha and we do our chanting to calm our mind. Is it right that the chanting will help us to calm our mind?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very, very thankful that, um, the there are so many type of chanting is available, and I really like there's different time slot for us as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. And you mentioned about merits. So merits, we can share merits with other people by thinking of that person. We can like send a email to them that, oh, we are sending you our blessing. Do you often do it,
Yes.
sending merits?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And to I think you are very busy also caring for people. When people are sick, how do they tell you, and how do you send the merits to them?
Just
You
pray.
recite their name.
Yes.
Oh, it's great.
And you keep visualize he or she, and always visualize what you are chanting, what you are praying, and accumulate the merits and dedicate to them.
Yeah.
This is what we
And
can do in this pandemic time
yes.
and this
And not
precious
only
time.
yes.
This is very precious time for us to care all the sentient beings wherever they are. You just keep thinking of them, visualize of them. They will receive the merit and they will gain happiness. Just keep
Yes.
practicing
Yes.
to do it.
Yes, I will.
Mm.
Yeah. You mentioned that wherever they are, we can just go, it's like my elder sister is in New York,
Mhm.
and I can think about her and I can send my love to her, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. And the thought of it immediately made me feel happier that, it's not that, she's so far away from me, but once I can think of her her image come to her mind, then I think it's that kind of joyousness aroused in me, and immediately I can smile. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing with us all this secret. I think it really helped us to face day to day life. Yeah.
Mm.
And it's very good to have this session, Ven Talk, with you. Indeed, we have learned a lot from you tonight. And I hope that we can invite you again. And
Sure.
it has certainly deepened our respect to the compassionate and wise Buddha, because Buddha has given us so many ways of how we can make ourselves happier. Yeah. So Venerable Zhugang has once again opened our mind on the true color of the Dharma, about um, participating in Prasad retreat, and by joining the puja, make offering, and we can visualize all the things that we see on the screen, stay focused, and even doing good deeds and delicate our merits. Just now you mentioned about doing good deeds and make offerings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's good, and there is a QR code that available,
Yeah.
so we can
You can see the screen.
yes,
Yeah. This is
yeah,
the QR code. I think
yeah.
we're going to end.
Yes, yeah, we are ending soon. Yes. So I hope that, every one of you who are online can invite your friends to join us every Saturday for Van Talk, 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So everyone is warmly invited to join us. Good night.
Good night, everyone. And may you have inner peace.
Thank you, Venerable.
Thank you.
Yes. So everyone, if you are online, you can see this screen, right? Which there is a QR code that Venerable have mentioned just now. So you can scan it, and during the puja, you can make the offerings. There are many items that you can select and make your option. Um, I think the team who prepare this offering have put in a lot of effort, and you can choose whatever you like that you can resonate with and make your offerings and supplicate to your friends, your family members, your neighbor, the community. And remember
Yes.
just now Venerals mentioned also that people who are sick. I think during this pandemic, many people are emotional and worry. Sometimes worry for themselves. Sometimes also worry for their families. So we can delegate whatever good deeds that we do to them. Yeah. And may
You're
our
right.
society, our country, and world stay in peace, and everybody enjoy good health and peacefulness in them. Yeah. So really hope that all of you stay safe and healthy at home. And may all your loved ones who wants to learn the Dharma can join our activities as well. You can go to our website, BW Monastery, search on us. Yeah, we have new classes on Buddhism courses at your convenience. Yeah, so we have new classes up as well, and different time slot. So you can see that we put in a lot of effort. Even the puja, we choose to have different time slots. So if you are available in the afternoon, you can join the puja in the afternoon. If you are free in the evening, then you can join the evening sessions. So likewise, in our Buddhism classes, we not only have the Chinese class, we also have the English one. We also have the bilingual. Sometimes we use a PowerPoint. We use a lot of good example as well. So we have come to the end of Ven Talk. Yes.
Thanks for the message, all online. And you make the message here. I feel very happy. That's when I see your message, say that, Venerable Zhuguang, I very salute you. And some of them say that, love your smile. And some say that, Sister Jennifer, another fulfilled Saturday night, thanks. Some say that there's very benefit for this Ven Talk. I think, Jennifer,
Yes.
we can make another Ven Talk.
Sure.
What do you think?
Yes. Venerable, if we can benefit many of our students, our friends, why not? And I think it's very encouraging that they know, and also there is different way of engaging ourselves lah. Spend time meaningfully together. During this time we can like have a gathering and talk about Dharma and share venerable experience with us, and we can, I think, improve ourselves faster. Yeah.
And
So,
I saw a very special person for me, my brothers
oh,
and my mom also watching the Ven Talk. And I hope I really benefit my family as well as say just now, your relative, your colleague, your neighbor. So, we stop now?
yes. Thank you.
Okay.
And bye, everyone.
And see
Bye,
you
Venerable.
again. See you again. Good night, everybody. And
Good night.
again, everyone, and may you have inner peace.
Yes.
Good night.
Yeah, we want to thank all the volunteers, the AVA team behind this to make this very successful as well. Thank you. Thank you, Xiaohai, Priscilla, and everybody behind the screen. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.